Hey, Danny K.
Big Sean still in the house.
Yeah. So, another segment of the, what is it? The Healthy Happy Hour? Is that what we've named
There we
our
go.
show?
Healthy Happy Hour.
Yeah. So, this is after the acupuncture.
I got my herbs.
And he's got his herbs.
Herb tea. And Mom, I ain't put no sugar up in
No.
it. Grown folks.
No.
Just like you taught me back in the day. Grown.
Yeah. Well, and actually, that's a good point. Because the only thing that Luke will allow is honey.
Oh.
So no sugar or any,
Right. See, well, normally when I drink tea,
something does something with the herbs. It kind of like that chemical and whatever kind of messes with it, whatever.
since I'd say the past 10 years when I drink tea to begin with, hot or cold, I don't like any sugar in it. I mean, I know some people are into like super sweet Southern style tea or whatever like that. Is that somebody you know? Is that somebody you recognize?
Oh, if I got tea,
and I'm not gonna snitch on Angela right now about how she like her sweet tea. I ain't gonna snitch.
Angie, I didn't start that.
I'm just saying.
He said it. Okay.
But if we make tea at home, she always asks. People have to ask, who made the tea? Because then you'll know, is it good tea or is it sweet tea? So that's what I'm just saying. But look, growing up, my Nanny Owens over on Union Street. We had those mint plants that would just grow wild around here, and she would call it. How did she say?
She would call it.
Yeah, she would call it. No, she would
the
say.
hell?
I'm
She would
trying.
call
And
it?
look, just see, you need to stop cussing. That's what it is.
That's too many
one.
needles, I guess. It kind of
True.
like.
It's got me all
she would call it.
discombobulated.
She would call it.
Nanny Owens would say, "I'm gonna scald me some tea." She would literally, get a pot of water going on the stove, get about 20 Lipton black tea bags inside, like this
Why
one
it's gotta be
picture,
black?
because that's the best.
Oh, okay.
And then, sorry, I had to. I'm sorry. I love white folks. I love white folks, brown folks too. All my homies over in the West Coast, Mexicans and stuff like that. What's up, Isabel? No. Black tea, Lipton black tea, and she would put like an inch of this mint just fresh out of the ground, rinse it off, the roots, the stems, the leaves, the whole thing, and then when that pot of water got boiling, just pour it right over top of that. It would steep for about an hour outside the fridge, and then she put it inside the refrigerator. You come in on a hot day, it is the best. Mint flavored black tea, wow, number the truth.
Cool.
So anyways.
Cool.
Take me a little sip real quick. Smell like ramen noodles.
Yeah.
It does. Smell like without that little packet, which is very dangerous. It's got a lot of salt in those little packets.
It does.
So before I guess we're going to talk about body types.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about body types. There's a viral photograph that's on Facebook. Some of you all have seen it. Kim Kardashian, and she's nude from the backside.
And I have not seen that.
Yeah, not that she was looking. I'm just saying. Maybe some of you may have seen it. Maybe when we put this video up, I'll put it in the comments section or like this and that. But it's a ad campaign of some sort.
But do we really want to give her more publicity? Seriously?
She doesn't need it, but it's very interesting because something's happening with this. Okay, it's a picture of her just from behind, from like I'd say the top of the thighs up, and
wide angle lens.
Anyway, see, that's just wrong. That is just wrong. And the caption that's there is saying, Kim Kardashian breaks the internet. And so this picture was done in such a way to create a stir. Well, it's worked. And people are starting to take pictures of their own as if to say, oh, she thinks she's cute. I think I look better. So we're getting what I'm going to name booty selfies.
Booty selfies.
Booty selfies.
You heard it here.
Yes, you heard it here. The booty selfie.
The name is
where you stand in a mirror, turn around, and take a picture of your backside with no clothes on. It's going to be the new ice bucket challenge. I challenge Travis Mann to do a booty selfie or something like that. Travis is going to kill me. He ain't going to do that. But anyways.
I hope he don't.
So body types in the media. Of course, we've seen throughout the ages what people think is beautiful or is not beautiful or what have you. And oftentimes, as you well know, and here it comes, just because someone looks pretty doesn't mean that they're healthy, correct?
Right.
Or looks beautiful, like
thin, or thin doesn't necessarily mean that someone's
men
healthy.
men and women.
Right. Yeah.
Like for instance, like in the 70s, it was to be bone thin, like just don't eat.
Well, and then you got what's her face? Marilyn Monroe. Her size was 14, but nobody knew that. Size 14. and she was known as a what do you call it? Not love goddess. What the hell?
Sex symbol.
Sex symbol.
I think by far between her and Jane Mansfield, those were the two original sex symbols. Definitely. But they were curvy women. That was 50s and 60s.
Right.
Curvy women, definitely. And then we get to the 80s. That's like a whole other ball game. You had to be like rail thin with no hair. You know.
Really?
Well, yeah. You know, everybody started shaving all over and, you know, everything like this and that. Like, look at like Top Gun. Look at Top Gun. There we go. That's a good movie. Tom Cruise, Val Kilmer.
They were military.
True, but ain't nobody in the military shaving themselves. Happy Veterans Day to everyone belated for all the guys served. Did you serve in the military?
I did not.
Why didn't you serve? You would have been.
Well,
you've been serious Navy SEAL. You got the Navy SEAL tattoos, but go on.
I don't agree with the do not ask, do not tell thing.
Which has finally been changed.
It's finally been changed.
Yes, finally been changed.
You know, so I'm going to be who I'm going to be. And, of course, I don't want to get beat up for being who I am and all that stuff. And I don't want to be, you know, condemned for what I am. So, that was a big thing.
True.
Okay, so now we're recording.
But I thought you hit the button.
I did not hit the button. I hit the decline button. So, anyway, somebody had called. And I was like, oh, crap.
Did they interrupt when they called?
They interrupt, and they cut my damn video off.
And
I forgot to push the record button
They don't have a non-interrupt button on the brand new Apple 6?
There must not be a non-interrupt my video.
Oh, yeah, it must be on the Apple Plus.
Yeah,
so
anyway,
the 6 Plus.
What were we talking about?
As
we were rudely interrupted with that phone call.
Oh, we were talking about Kim Kardashian's butt. That's all that's on my mind.
And then you said something about military.
And you don't like being told what to do.
Yeah, I don't like being told. So y'all missed that, okay? So there was
part.
2 reasons. He asked me if I was ever in the military. So no, I was never in the military. One, because of, you know, me being gay. I do not like the gay. Don't ask. Don't tell.
That's what it was.
The hell.
Whatever.
So now you can be gay and be openly gay in the military. But now, you know, I might be too old. I'm 45. But I still don't want to be in there. So second, and probably the main reason, is I don't like to be told what to do.
And as we all know, we already recognize that. Because
so
can't tell her nothing.
No.
Can't tell her nothing, you know.
No, just kidding. So, no, I am the trainer. I am a trainer. I tell people what to do inside the gym. But no, I've never, I don't think that part got on there. I've never had a personal trainer.
Which is unique.
Right.
I could never
have
do
a nutritionist. I had a nutritionist that kind of helped me.
I would mess that up
get
too.
This going. So, 23 some odd, over 23 years ago, when I sought out my nutritionist and got me, you know, in control of my anorexia and bulimia, which I think we talked about in like another video earlier.
Yeah, another video.
So, but yeah, so no, I mean, I did all the, you know, I became, you know, certified trainer, certified sports nutritionist, that kind of thing. So that's why nutrition is so important to me, because I saw what it did for my body, what it did for my mental, you know, health with the, you know, with the eating disorders and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so, and then we just had this laugh session because I realized that the video wasn't recording.
She said bad words.
Yeah, I did.
But getting back on subject, you know, allow me to reiterate and redefecate myself and just, I got that from TV. Excuse me. No, but
big words.
Big words.
Let me get my dictionary.
You know, so for example, you know, there's the people that may be heavy set, yet on the heavy set on the outside, but could actually be healthy on the inside.
Well, healthy in the sense that they don't have, you know, the maybe a heart condition. They don't have high blood pressure. They don't have diabetes. They don't have, you know, high cholesterol. However, you know, the thing is, you know, with that, if you're heavy set and you have, you know, let's say, you know, a big belly, however big your belly.
I got one.
Well, what the interesting thing is, and think about this, is whatever you see on the outside is what is on the inside as well. So if you have, you know, this much fat layers, you know, from y'all can't see, from belly out, you know, that's how much is on the inside as well. So that is, in the sense, that's why I say having an overweight, healthy person is not necessarily like they may have like vital signs that are, okay, good and stuff, But as far as that belly fat is, crushing on the heart, it's suffocating, it's hitting the diaphragm, the liver, it's kind of, it's all encompassing that. So it's not just going from here out, it's also, it's like a rainbow. It's not just half. If you flew through the center of the rainbow, you'd see a whole circle of a rainbow. So that's kind of, just because you only see half a rainbow doesn't mean the other half isn't there if you were flying or in the right angle of that. It's a circle.
Huh?
Did I just educate you? Did I just educate you?
You're talking about rainbows flying through the rainbow.
I am gay. But no, seriously.
I'm sorry. That was awesome. That was awesome. Oh my gosh.
So you do have all of that, belly fat.
Got that herb.
That is, shut up. You have all that belly fat that is
For real,
going
it's in
inside.
A baggie and everything. I love Chinese herbs, man. They're fun. Anyway. So that's food for thought. Think about that. And then the flip side of that, you could still be what?
Just talk.
I'm talking.
On the flip side.
Okay. Good tea. Well, someone could be slim, but still not be healthy.
Exactly. Yeah, just because, and we've talked about that years since I've been in this industry, like some people say, oh girl, you don't need to work out, you ain't got no fat on your bones. Well, just because they're thin doesn't mean they don't have body fat. So, I could take a very thin person's body fat and their body fat might be, very high. For instance, one time when I was working at another gym,
I took, no names.
I took body fat of someone. They were, marathon runner, and their body fat was high. And why? Well, your body is made of fat and muscle. So if you don't have a lot of muscle, then you've got your body fat. So in order for that thin person to turn that body fat around, it's not about them losing weight. It's about them increasing their lean tissue so their body fat decreases.
Okay. And then there's also other issues like high blood pressure that can still be
right, and
there.
they can still have high blood pressure, cholesterol problems.
If you're a smoker, your lungs
diabetes,
could be trash.
Yeah.
All that. So, what are you doing?
What?
What is all that? Never mind. How about we do this today?
I have chapstick on, so it's like my lips are, a little dry.
A little chapped. Kind of like my feet.
Yeah.
Ashy feet.
Yeah, your feet was ashy.
So here's what we'll do. We'll do a weigh-in for me today. Okay? And then when we come back and do this again, I've got some free time next week, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
We'll come back and we'll talk about my progress and what I did each day and whether or not she's going to hit me upside the head or not.
Well,
That's what it takes.
All right. Stay tuned. See if he actually sticks to it.